Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Michelle Bicking, candidate for representative to Congressional District 2, State of Connecticut. Just wanted to share in the few minutes remaining. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle there. In the few minutes remaining for me to get home, my thoughts on reconciling a religious and spiritual belief system with a position on someone's right to privacy and concerns to their sexuality, sexual preference, as well as decisions around their sexual health. So I identify proudly as Roman Catholic. I come from an Anglican background. I converted at age 9 at request. Since I was attending a Catholic school at the time, Catholic grade school, and I very much found hope and peace in the notion of Christ, both divine and human. However, my particular path has never gotten in the way of understanding that every individual has the right to claim their own journey, whether it's a path to a particular spiritual or religious figure, or no path at all, or figures. Just as one's life decisions around the company that they keep, a chosen vocation, even traveling to a particular locale is a personal choice, ideally. It's meant to be one. I see no difference in between that choice and where I rest my hopes and faith. So for me, it is impossible to have the expectation that people should subscribe to my particular path only, and follow whatever tenets are attached to that belief system. It's not my place to expect people to share in that understanding. And I forgive it, it's getting really dark here, so you probably only see the glint of my glasses. But so for me, there is no reconciliation that needs to be made, because I can stand firmly on my faith without having to compromise on how I walk that walk, how I live in my faith and perform my duties as a servant in Christ and a public servant as a social worker, and hope to be candidate. So I completely respect and hold in high regard anyone's desire to make choices that are beneficial to them, that gives them a sense of purpose, a sense of joy, and that's it. So I welcome anyone else's thoughts on that process, like how did they come to terms with their own belief system, and things that they see in the world that they may disagree with, or their particular faith or doctrine is vehemently opposed to. I would love to hear what your thoughts are, and whether it should even be a discussion at this point in time, if we truly recognize the sovereignty of persons to believe and to love and to be. Thanks.